Tonight, 5 die in a Central Queensland rescue helicopter crash. The Cauldron's new look passes its first big hurdle, and Tiger Woods and Kerri Webb write their way into golf's record books. Good evening, Rod Young with ABC News. 5 people are dead, including a young boy, after a rescue helicopter crashed in Central Queensland. The helicopter plummeted to the ground while attempting an emergency landing in very heavy fog at Marlborough, north of Rockhampton. Investigators say it could be some time before the exact cause of the crash is known.
A thick blanket of fog hampered rescue efforts this morning. As conditions began to clear, workers were confronted with the grim sight.
When you arrive on the scene, it's just absolute devastation. I mean, it's, just terrible. And I think we are coming to grips with it, I think.
Around midnight, the rescue helicopter was called to a property north of Marlborough to pick up a 5-year-old boy who was experiencing breathing difficulties. As the helicopter made its way back to Marlborough, it hit heavy fog. Unable to see, the pilot radioed for help and attempted an emergency landing in a paddock.
Several people in Marlborough did hear the helicopter, and a couple of people heard a crash, and it was a matter of trying to find out what had happened.
It took rescuers an hour to locate the wreckage. Police say the 5 people on board died on impact. Those killed were the 5-year-old patient, his 30-year-old mother, 2 ambulance paramedics and the pilot.
The 2 paramedics were very well known in the district and very popular paramedics, and it's been something which really shaken up all of the ambulance officers.
Though police won't release names, it's known that the pilot was a Vietnam veteran, regarded as one of the country's most experienced with helicopters.
The pilot was a very dedicated person, like all emergency service workers, and a very tragic loss of life.
Air safety investigators will sift through the wreckage for the next few days, but it's expected to be weeks before the cause of the fatal crash is known. The Capricorn Rescue Service leased the helicopter from former Ironman Grant Kenny, who owns an aviation company. Mr. Kenny arrived at the scene this afternoon but refused to comment. It's the 3rd helicopter owned by his company to be destroyed in Queensland in as many years. Investigators spent the day trying to piece together exactly what happened. Police say tomorrow they'll release the names of those killed. Kerri Ritchie, ABC News, Marlborough.